Welcome back to Through Threads, the place where real-life stories of betrayal and revenge come alive. Today's story is about love, betrayal, and a revenge so perfect it will leave you speechless. Let's begin. Mark and Anna had been married for 7 years. On the outside, their life seemed perfect. A beautiful home, good jobs, and friends who admired their relationship. But Mark had begun to notice small cracks. Anna was suddenly working late more often. Her phone never left her hand, and she seemed distant during conversations. One evening, as Anna went out with her colleagues, Mark decided to follow her car. To his shock, she pulled into a quiet restaurant and walked in holding hands with another man. Mark's heart sank, but instead of confronting her immediately, he decided on a different plan. He wanted a revenge she would never forget. Over the next 2 weeks, Mark acted as if nothing was wrong. He cooked dinner, brought her flowers, and even planned a weekend getaway. Anna, confident that Mark was clueless, grew bolder. She texted her lover openly, often smiling at her phone during dinner. Mark noticed everything, but remained calm. Behind the scenes, Mark started gathering proof. Photos, screenshots of texts, even conversations Anna had with her so-called work friend. When he had enough evidence, he contacted Anna's best friend, her parents, and even her boss. Everyone loved Mark and believed he deserved the truth. The night of their wedding anniversary finally arrived. Mark organized a beautiful dinner at their home, inviting close family and friends. Anna, thinking it was a romantic gesture, dressed up in her best dress, smiling as if nothing was wrong. Halfway through the evening, Mark stood up to make a toast. He smiled, raised his glass, and said, "Tonight, I want to celebrate honesty, loyalty, and true love. But unfortunately, those things don't exist in this house anymore." The room went silent. Anna's smile froze as Mark pulled out his laptop, connecting it to the TV. Within seconds, photos of her with the other man filled the screen. Text messages, late-night excuses, everything was exposed in front of her parents, her friends, and even her boss. Gasps filled the room. Anna's parents looked devastated. Her best friend covered her face, and her boss quietly walked out, embarrassed. Anna tried to speak, but her voice cracked. Tears rolled down her face as she begged Mark to stop. But Mark wasn't done. He calmly said, "For 7 years, I gave you everything, and this is what I got in return. So tonight, Anna, I'm giving you the gift you gave me, betrayal." With that, Mark slid divorce papers across the table. The silence was unbearable. Anna collapsed into her chair, realizing her life had just unraveled in one evening. Mark walked out of the house to the sound of whispers and shock. He didn't scream, he didn't cry, he left with his dignity intact, knowing his revenge was complete. And that was today's story of betrayal and revenge. What do you think? Was Mark right in exposing Anna in front of everyone, or should he have left quietly? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories every week. Until next time, stay sharp.